Your Honor, I stand before you, humiliated and ashamed. So many people whose lives I've touched and changed in a positive way. So many children that would look up to me as a businessman, a caregiver, a humanitarian. I can't count the number of people on reentry programs that are now successful, decent human beings with employment. I'm sorry for disappointment. Most importantly, I'm sorry for hurting my family, the ones that I love the most. I recognize that I am scarred for life. It's a constant battle within me of regret, shame, and sorrow. My self-healing has always been my children. There is nothing more rewarding to know, to feel, to be a part of your children's successes, to raise the bar on this generation as was never done to me and my family. There is not a night that hasn't gone by since July 30, 2009 that I haven't awoken in my sleep with haunting memories of what my life has become. Your Honor, in 2009, I was ready to see the Board of Pardons, and that is no longer a reality. Despite all my humiliation, despite all the arrests, beginning with the one in front of my son's school, to the $1 million bond which I stand in front of you on, I remain a humble servant of God. Although my mind has been scarred, my faith in the justice system, my faith in the Lord, my faith in my family remains intact. I am sorry to my wife of 18 years, to my brothers and sisters, who I gave up my youth to guide them in the right path. I am sorry to a community that believed in me. I cannot describe the pain that lies within me, Your Honor, within my heart, within my soul for the last 5 years. Your Honor, I am turning 50. My life at this point was to raise my children and to give back to my community. I have lost over $1 million in equity. I have lost 2 successful laundromats that I built from the ground up, providing $100,000 of income a year. I stand here before you, a man who has had everything taken away through foreclosure, to drive by and see and be reminded every day is torture in itself. I respectfully ask, Your Honor, to please consider that I have served a year in prison.
Well, if I could just interpose, what I do is pronounce an appropriate sentence and then the correctional authority will make the appropriate modification for time to serve.
If I may interject on that, that would not be the case here. He's referring to time on the federal case,
Well,
for which there's no credit here, so just for what it's worth.
thank you, I understand. Well, all I can say, Mr. Reyes, is that I certainly plan to take both the good and the bad into account in arriving at an appropriate sentence, but I pronounced what I consider to be an appropriate sentence. If you are legally due jail time, you'll receive it. If you're not, you won't.
Which I don't get that time back. Upon my release in November 2013, I was faced with this trial, never giving my family the time to recuperate, nor bond as a family should. I thank you for these past 3 months, which has allowed us to try to structure which direction we're headed. Truth be told, Your Honor, as of this moment, my family will suffer both mentally and financially. Your Honor, this sentence at this time will leave negative implications to me and my family for decades. My youngest son is at the age where he needs his father the most. Something that I never had growing up. These 10 years, these teen years are so critical to a healthy life and a good self-esteem. The son needs his father. The father needs his son. Oh, my daughter, who's in pre-nursing school in Florida, she suffered during her first year in college in 2012 to the point where she became ill to the stress of all the change in our lives. My wife has been my strength throughout this whole ordeal. At this time, I cannot do this alone, both mentally and financially. She has relied on me for support while her career is being established. Your Honor, I respectfully request, pardon me, I respectfully ask that you please consider all the good that I've done. I have spent close to 2 decades making a positive difference, Your Honor. For all these reasons, I respectfully ask that you please allow me to exhaust all my remedies before sending me to prison. I will do a lifetime.
Let me just say that the appeal bond question, once again, what I'm going to do right now, if I can address both sides, is to impose what I consider, taking everything into account, as the appropriate question, as the appropriate sentence. After I've done that, I will take up the question of the appeal bond and hear.
At 3 in the morning,
Well,
and I just kept rolling running.
that's quite all right. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
That's
Go
okay.
ahead.
No, thank you. I respectfully ask that you please allow me to exhaust all my remedies before sending me to prison. I will do a lifetime of probation if that's what it takes. You will never see me in this courtroom again. I have spent a lot of time praying, Your Honor, asking God for guidance. I have faith that this is not what He has planned for me. That I will begin, that I will again be the man that He has destined me to be, which is to be there with my wife and my children and my family, to build in the community that I live in and to touch people's lives positively. As that is who I am and the true purpose of my life, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have I heard everyone?